Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2. And for today's free 3-star spin, I wound up with the Full Armor Engaged Gundam C plan. That is the heavy attack raid with flap booster and a couple of mounted beam shields, which, yeah, will soak hits if they intersect them. And also you have a defense stance that you can use to specifically pull them in front of you. Also has some pretty good abilities overall. Has a beam rifle that can that stuns uncharged and pierces charged, I believe, and also has a Garibay subweapon that can be used in the air. And yeah, beyond that, it has the chain explosion missiles I'm fond of. So yeah, pretty good loadout. It also does have a heavy attack, but I'm not. It's very similar to the V2s, so that big pause at the beginning is kind of difficult to cope with. So I'm not using it a lot. I think I might use it once in this round, not necessarily successfully, but I may use it. But yeah, and yeah, that Yagdoga was absolutely ready for me, as it would be, because that was again too obvious, and this is why I'm bad at heavy attacks. But yeah, Doga is down. I mostly end up fixated on this V hexa or V dash hexa in this round. The Doga I don't think even registered on me as being a. I expected to fall off the roof, so I wasn't quite prepared to hit it as hard as I needed to. But yeah, I don't think the Doga really even registered to me as a support because I was so focused on the V dash hexa, which kind of silly, but. Yeah, just kind of took a shot in the dark there that was nowhere near the right place. Knew I was going to get blown up, so threw out the chain explosion missiles because they, as far as I know, do not require me to be alive to finish their explosions. So, yeah. The Doga and the Abigor are actually the things I had the biggest problem with this round. It's Abigor is pretty formidable. I do not have it, but I hope I get it because it looks like if you're good with it, you can do quite a lot. But it does tend to. I did catch some in tackles with this a few times tonight because it does tend to default to various melee attacks. So yeah, that is a possibility. And yeah, also charge besides piercing. The rifle has ASL so that is very useful when you're trying to hit something in the air, especially when you're in the air yourself. The shields are charged based. They will basically stop for, there's the heavy attack, which did, thanks to the magic latency, do the damage, but the Doga was extremely ready for me because, again, I should stop using those from right in front of somebody. That said, there we go. But where was I? Yeah. ASL on the charged shot, which, yeah, when you're falling out of the air trying to hit somebody in the air, very useful. And let's see. Yeah, I'm probably about, I got stuck on the tank. And yeah, like I said, a little too fixated on the V-Hexa. The ASL on the rifle seems to be much better at hitting it on the ground, or in the air than on the ground. I guess there's just past a certain distance it doesn't really work well. Was hoping to get a shot off there before I got finished off. Didn't happen. But brain. But yeah, tried it a few rounds. A little bit of a learning curve, but I definitely enjoy using it. So I've heard people say it is really hard to hit it around those shields. To a certain degree, maybe so, but I think it's one of those things. This suit's a couple of weeks old now. I did get the monthly mobile suit bonus for having it, but that's about the size of it. But just waiting. Because I was bringing my rifle up after ending the boost. That's why it missed. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I think it's one of those things where if you get something the first week, you can get some really incredible results. And after that, and it's been, 2-3 weeks since this came out, maybe a little more, people know how to fight it now. And that is, makes the learning curve a little bit more difficult. I was going to try and hit it with a downswing, did not have time, but the neutral does 4,300, so that is not the worst news. And in a previous round, I caught somebody coming around the corner at me with the chain explosion missiles. That was really nice. Did not happen this time. And there's the Abigor, which I managed to get just as it ended its transformation, which means it hit the ground. Yeah, I kind of have trouble, and this is when I decided it was time to leave. Probably too late. But yeah, I have a little trouble aiming the Garubi. It's like I'm trying to line that up. I can either do it fast and miss, or do it slow and they dodge. So, kind of searching for a middle ground on that, and it's not always working out, or even frequently working out. Also, and I hope the stripy Dananzon is not bad for anybody's astigmatism or anything, but I feel like the zebra stripe camo actually doesn't look bad on that because of all the various rounded surfaces. It's I don't know how it is for anybody's vision problems, but it actually kind of looks neat. But yeah, the sub-weapon can be fired in the air, which is nice. Yeah, and I think this is the exact moment where I realized that Doga was was the quest Doga, the support, and I started moving in on it. And it was the bad time to do that. I noticed now, I haven't noticed yet, I think, that people were saying fall back for now. Finally noticed it because everyone is saying it. And sent Roger that just to acknowledge that I got it, even though I am about to explode. So I got a little, no, I didn't get a little, I got a lot carried away there. Did not work out in my favor. The rest of the team is wisely sticking together and prolonging the lead, trying to extend the lead we've racked up for the last minute. I'm glad they decided to just kind of hold positions where they did, because in my experience, I think I know I've said this before, holding up the base for a full minute is really hard. It is not a good way to try and win a match. Like running back to your base for the last 30 seconds, that can be workable. Trying to do it, trying to stay there and repel borders for a full minute, that is difficult. So, let's see. Got the Dananzon. Would love to get that Hexa while there's time, but I don't think I'm gonna. And I gotta. Oh yeah, that's right. I did get it. We knocked it out of the sky collectively, and then I aimed the Garubi so it fell through it and blew up. Perfect. So I like this thing pretty well. I hopefully will get to use it some more, but it is fun. I have no idea why it has flap booster and beam shields. I feel like an engaged Gundam would not have survived to the point where that would be, regular technology, but who knows. At any rate, top diversions at 28%, 5 and 4, 87K, third place score-wise, 6th overall. I'll take that. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I have no idea what they're going to announce for this week's mobile suit. Well, I don't think they're going to announce. I think it's just going to drop at 1 a.m. Eastern time the way it usually does. So be interesting to see if we get more UC Engage stuff, more Advance of Zeta, more Victory, or just I have a feeling we're probably done with 00 for now, but I would not mind if they went the Hadra Oboshi route and gave us an Exia at a lower cost than the 00 Riser comes in at.